So Dave Allen brutally knocks out Johnny Fisher inside 5 rounds. What a performance from the White Rhino, who is not done yet at the age of 33. He's been writ off so many times. I think he's even writ himself off plenty of times, but he still keeps on going. And what a performance. For me, that is the best Dave Allen has ever looked. Not the best he's ever looked on the scales, though. He's been eating more than Big John in the build-up to this fight. But to be fair, it paid dividends because coming in at 265 pounds, although not the best looking on the eye, it did really help him toughen up the body and take the body shots that were coming from Fisher. And to be fair, I thought Johnny started off the fight well. He established the jab. He was very negative, but I think he had to be. He was naturally going to be a bit cautious, knowing that Dave could hurt him. And although not a great deal was happening, Johnny was definitely doing enough to win the rounds. But Dave Allen, even in his best performances, has always lost rounds. So that wasn't a massive surprise. But I did really think that Johnny was feeling the pace as the rounds were going on. And I think that definitely suited Dave. I think Dave struggles when he's in there with someone who's a busy fighter and someone who's constantly on the move. I thought Johnny did really start to tire, and it gave Dave a lot more opportunities to land shots, and Johnny started to become more desperate. He was landing a lot of low blows that Marcus McDonald didn't pull him up on at all, which I thought was poor from him. He did warn him in round 3, but didn't take a point off. He easily could have done with the amount of low blows that were landing. But to be fair, Dave Allen did get away with a lot of rabbit punching in their first fight, so I suppose these things even out. And after 4 rounds, I had a 3-1 to Johnny. You could make an argument for 4-0, very similar to their first fight, but you definitely got the feeling that Dave Allen's Homer Simpson tactics were working, and he was getting closer to Johnny every round. And then in round 5, Dave landed a beautiful right hand, which stunned Johnny. To be fair, I thought Johnny done exceptionally well to stay on his feet, but you knew he was really hurt, and this was Dave's opportunity, just like it was in round 5 in their first fight. And then Dave continued with the onslaught, eventually dropping Johnny after another 2 massive right hands. Johnny did get back up, but he was done. I mean, you could just see he didn't know where he was. Then Dave landed a left hook from hell, flooring him. He face planted Johnny. The towel came in. The punch was right on the bell. But you just knew there was absolutely no chance Johnny was getting up from this. And that win has earned Dave Allen another contract with Matchroom. He's got a 2-fight deal with him, which is unbelievable news. I thought Dave should have retired and stayed retired years ago. I mean, he has actually retired about 10 times, but he's came back every time. But as they say, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And thankfully for Dave, my ex-missus hasn't started singing yet. And fair play to Jamie Moore as well. He's done an unbelievable job with Dave. I mean, he's actually been with Dave as his trainer for years, but this is only the second proper fight they've had where Dave's actually took it seriously. So I thought the game plan was perfect from Jamie Moore and Nigel Travis. So full credit to them. And it does make you think where Dave could have been had he took it more serious beforehand with Jamie Moore, or even earlier that in his career. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. He's in the position he is now, and he's in a fantastic position. I would love to see him win the British title. And I'd really fancy Dave to beat David Adelaide or Jamie TKV. They're going to have a rematch at some point, so hopefully he can fight the winner. As for Johnny, I really don't know where he goes from here, I'm afraid. I mean, he's a lovely fella. He's definitely got ability. He's got really good power. But defensively, he's all over the shop. And I thought he looked very tentative in there, to be honest. And scared's not the right word, but maybe overly cautious at times. And I think he needs to take a big break now. That was a bad knockout loss. He is only 26, so he can come back from this. But it's going to be English level at best for Johnny, in my opinion. He could win a British title one day, but I think that's a way off at this moment, to be honest. But yeah, fantastic night for Dave Allen, and of course for Gareth A. Davies. The atmosphere in the Copper Box was unbelievable. To be fair to the Romford Bull Army, they do make a good racket, so I'm sure they'll continue to support Johnny Fisher, and so they should. It is far from the end for him. Dave Allen will move on now and hopefully win the British title. I was so happy for him as well that he won the WBA Inter-Continental belt, the first belt he's won in his career. So that's going to mean the absolute world to him. So I really couldn't be happier for Dave. He's a lovely bloke and he's paid his dues to boxing. And it feels like he's been around forever, but at the age of 33, that is young for a heavyweight. What you forget about both men is as well, neither of them had a big amateur career. So it was what it was. It wasn't the best level, but I thoroughly enjoyed both fights. There is a rematch clause for a third fight, but nobody wants to see that. It's 2-0 Dave, and even if you thought Johnny won their first fight, Dave has put the Fisher Allen saga to bed with that brutal KO. So yeah, brilliant night of boxing, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.